One thing I'll share, because people often say to me, they're like, you're so disciplined. How do you do it every single day? How do you show up again and again? How do you show up in amongst all the different responsibilities? I'm blessed to have three amazing kids with my amazing wife. And I run my business and I support my coaching clients and all the other bits and pieces. People ask me, how do I do it? And for me, it's not like I'm doing anything heroic. For me, I couldn't do everything else without doing what I do every single day, if that makes sense. So for me, my habits are my insurance, and it's my oxygen. Even I would go as far as to say that, and it's not an option for me to not do it. I have to do these things, and I'm also very, very well aware that at any moment in my life, the parts of me that are less productive, that are actually destructive, could surface. And I'm very aware of that. And a lot of people don't like that conversation. But all of us have that part of our nature that, as Tony Robbins says, weeds grow automatically, you don't have to plant weeds. And all of us have the ability to grow weeds in our life. And I am so aware of that. And I have been caught up in the weeds in periods of my life where it almost took me out. And what I mean by that is I almost ended it. Like that was the conversation going through my mind. Like it would have been easier to check out. And often I share the story of the combat medic at a young age, and people are like, well, how did you get to that point? Well, that's like, I'm a human. I've had my challenges. I've had my struggles. And I'm so aware that at any moment I could go back. I could succumb to mediocrity. And so I have a very healthy relationship with that reality. And so I show up to safeguard myself. I show up as an insurance. I show up to refine my character. I show up to access more of my potential as well. So there's, as you can see in my answer, it's multidimensional. It's not just one reason why. Like I don't do it for trends. I don't do it to prove anything. I do it because it is a necessity for me. And I think that that's where we all need to get to if we truly want to start developing habits. It must be a necessity for you. It must be vital for you. And vital is a very deliberate word, like hinting at life. And my habits and routines are, I don't do a lot of stuff, but what I do, I'm very deliberate with, and I try a lot of things. And the stuff that works, I keep doing. The stuff that doesn't, I discard. And I'm willing to be in that growth process. It doesn't matter how good you've been up until this point. Like you can slip. And we all can slip. And so for me, that's what it's about.